The Season 1 XP path in NHL 25 has been a major letdown. However, in that reward path, they do give us a choice pack, one of 5, that offers items that we can upgrade as we progress through the XP path, ultimately leading to another 87 overall Jack Eichel. In this video, I'm going to go through all of the options in that pack and what I would recommend in the situations and scenarios to help you with your team. Now, there are 5 of these 80 overall Season 1 player choice packs. The first one comes at Tier 1 of the XP path. The second one does not come until Tier 15, which will take you quite a bit of time. The third is at 25. The fourth is at 35. And the fifth and final one is at 45. Now, that first one is going to take you legitimately one game of almost anything. I went and did one wildcard game, and I was able to unlock that first tier. And I want to talk about the strategy of the first couple of these choice packs. The important thing to remember about these XP cards is that they will upgrade via XP tokens, and these tokens can be earned throughout the XP path. There is a total of 15 that you can acquire, which would allow you to take one card from 80 overall all the way up to 85. Now, because it requires a different amount to upgrade to different tiers, you can spread it out across multiple cards, or you can put a focus on one, upgrading it all the way to its final tier 6 and 85 overall. So with that being said, because you do not have access to a lot of tokens early on, it means that there are certain 80 overall cards that are going to have more value. Let's take Patrik Laine, for instance. At 85 overall, in my opinion, he would be the best choice for you at the end of the XP path, but that is going to be quite a ways away. He's 6'5", 215 with 86 speed and 87 agility, as well as sniper forward, which puts his shot right around 90, and he's got gold make it snappy. High 80s hand stats, especially with how hard it is to knock bigger players off the puck. Laine is a fantastic option at 85 overall. However, at 80 overall, his attributes are much lower, and I think that until you can upgrade him a few tiers, there are better options for you. Now, Jamie Drysdale at 80 overall is going to be usable right off the rip. He's got 87 speed, 86 agility, and acceleration, so no matter what, you would at least be able to keep up with some of the faster players that your opponents are going to have. He's got offensive defenseman, which is a fine ability, but with skill-based one-timers being a thing, it really doesn't matter what the slapshot attribute is, it appears. But nonetheless, he is still a very good card at 80 overall. However, what I would recommend if you did not take Robin Lehner in your daily hat-trick collectible pack, I would go with Darcy Kemper. I've used him for about 15 games in Division 2 rivals, and he has been lights out, making some incredible saves and keeping me in games when I give up an unfortunate rush chance or shot in tight. Has been, like I said, great early on, and you don't need to upgrade him. He is 6'5", 215. He has that gigantic size you need in a goaltender, especially early on in the game. Now, if you took Robin Lehner, obviously that would be a little bit of overkill, and in that instance, I would take Jamie Drysdale. That way you've got a usable defenseman card. The second scenario, if you did not take cover athlete Cale Makar in your choice pack for the deluxe edition, then I would definitely take Jamie Drysdale, because there is not as many high-end right-handed defensemen like there is with the lefties when you consider you can grab Gonchar or Paul Coffey from the power-up icons. Now, when it comes to Gabriel Landeskog, he's got good size, but at 82 speed, 80 acceleration, that's just kind of unusable. And even at 85 overall, just not really all that impressive. I think that there are going to be far more cards that are going to do more damage for you. So unless you're an Avalanche fan, this one would be a pass, unless you really needed a centerman, because he does give you lineup flexibility with 82 faceoffs. Now, Mikhail Sergachev is, again, another good option at 6'3", 211. Two-way defenseman is a great synergy, but at 84 speed, 83 acceleration, again, there are just some better options for you that are going to be able to keep up with the play. His body checking is great, so it's not like he is a bad option. Again, I just think that some of the other choices, like Laine, is going to have more impact for you. And then Drysdale at 85 overall, if you wanted to just keep upgrading him, he would also still be a fine option. At 90 speed, 88 excel, 91 agility, it makes him one of the best skaters in the entire game. His defensive awareness is only 83, and I have noticed that passes that are being forced through with low defensive awareness, they are having an issue with actually intercepting them, because that's what the defensive awareness stat actually impacts. He's got great hand stats who are able to deke out of any trouble, and could be a really fun card for you. However, like I mentioned, as it stands right now, I think I would go with Patrik Laine simply because it's 6'5", 215, and 90 shooting, even though he doesn't have elite speed at 86 overall, and 84 acceleration with 87 agility. You're able to just hold onto the puck so well, especially because he has 89 balance and 88 strength. On top of that, he's got great puck control as well as deking, and then again, that great shot to help finish off plays. Now, you are going to earn a few XP tokens pretty quickly because there are 2 inside the top 7. Remember that you can upgrade to tier 2 for only 1 XP token, and any of these upgrades that only cost 1 of an upgrade token, you can do that for free, cash 1 in, and now he's up to 81 overall. You can do this with all of them. And remember that if you decide that you're going to invest all in one or you want to move things around, you can refund that and you will get the XP token back. Once you get into the tiers where it requires multiple, you will only get half back. So keep that in mind because once you start investing, you're going to lose tokens if you refund. And obviously you don't want to lose out on value. So what I would recommend early on is to go with either Kemper or Drysdale and then maybe choose the other option you didn't at tier 15 once you get your second 80 overall season 1 player choice pack. By the time you hit tier 45 and get that 5th and final option, you will have 10 upgrade tokens, so you will still have to go quite a ways before you unlock that last tier. Again, if the final option is Patrick Laine, you can use those 10 tokens to get him all the way up to 84, and I still think he's usable at 84 overall before you unlock the last 5 tokens that would be required to get him to his 85, which also unlocks Make It Snappy. If you are looking to complete the XP path and get some big chunks unlocked, I would recommend paying attention to the week 1 weekly, which I don't think is grammatically correct. That being said, you can earn a ton of XP in here, and it doesn't take a lot. I've earned all of these so far by just playing Wildcard as well as Rivals. Obviously, the final one being the Open 4 daily rewards that is time-gated, but once you have completed that, you'll earn yourself 45,000 HUD XP that will give you a big chunk of the path. So I hope this helps make your decision with your Season 1 choice pack. Let me know who you went after in the comment section down below, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.